So today we are going to add a lens flare to our planet project. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to select the clouds copy layer, and we need to create a layer for the lens flare. So we're going to come up to the layer menu and we're going to click new layer. We are going to name this new layer flare. So we're going to type the word flare where it says layer name, and then make sure where it says fill with that drop down menu is set to transparency. Now we're going to click OK. Now, in order for the flare to show up, we need to have some color on this layer. Right now it's transparent. So to do that, we want to make sure that we set our foreground color to black and click OK. And then we're going to select our bucket fill tool, which is going to fill our background with black. Okay, once we've clicked on our image. All right, since the planet is above the flare layer, you're going to see the planet in front of the flare. So in order to get the flare, you want to go to your filters menu, and we're going to point to light and shadow and select lens flare. Once this opens, make sure that your preview box is checked. And then you can click the arrow next to the X and Y position. Click the arrow, and then that gives you a placement box where you can move it around to see where you might want to place your lens flare. All right, once you're happy with the placement, you can click and drag it and move it around because since it's behind the planet, the lens flare is going to be behind the planet. So wherever you want that lens flare to be, I kind of want it overlapping just a little bit. And then I'm going to click OK. Now, since we colored it with black, everything else, our clouds, our stars, and all the space gas disappeared. So we need to come to our layers mode setting and click the drop down menu, and we need to select the screen option. Now they're back. So now we have our lens flare reflecting off of our planet from the sun. All right, and then you just save your project. So click File, click Save As, and you're going to save it over your project and replace. And if you would like to export this as a JPEG image, go to the File menu, click Export As, and then where it says Select File Type by Extension, click on that to open the selection and move down to JPEG image, click Export, and then click Export once again. And we're done.